Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because you don't look like you're ready. And I'm ready, and it's recording, and you're ready when you say you're ready, but you don't look like you're ready, and I'm ready. But James, you're still not ready. I don't think you're focusing on how ready I am. I'm ready. Did I push record? Good evening. Welcome to You Can't Handle the Truth Movies. Chris, James, and we're going to just talk about some of the things you might have missed this week.
These will be over the past week or two, because we're
a bit slow.
We're a bit slow, to be honest. Right, so coming in, we're going to talk about Frankenstein, the new 2025 interpretation. This was great.
It's Netflix, isn't it?
Yes.
I saw it come up and I went, I have no interest in watching this.
I didn't particularly.
Yeah. And then you sent over this thing saying, oh, these are the films I might watch, like, Alex. And I was like, oh, well, it's on Netflix. I'm on Netflix now. I'll just click on it. And then I was like, this is a damn good film.
It's still not the film that would be typically me, but it's a bit of an epic. Like, when you want to sit down, maybe on the weekend, watch a film and it plays out. It did have a few moments where it goes a bit slow.
Yeah.
Definitely, not arguing that. But, it's 2 hours, 20 minutes.
It's quite long.
But it's a great interpretation of a classic story. It's got Oscar Isaac playing Dr. Frankenstein. It takes you through all the different... It comes from the perspective of his perspective and the monster's perspective at the end.
Which I think is quite clever.
Yeah, it had a good scenes with him building the lab and chopping the people up and doing the autopsies. It was a bit gross. It had Mia Goth in it because, of course, it did. But yeah, to be honest, I didn't think this film would be for me. It's not really for me, but it was made really well. It's done by Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
So you could tell that immediately. It's got a level of quality to the film, and you're going to know whether you're going to want to watch Frankenstein or not. But it reminded me a bit of that new remake of Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I was enjoying 75% of that, but the end lost me.
Yeah.
This, I thought, was the same level, but the end was played out better. And it does go on a bit. It is a bit of an epic, but it is done well. It's a classic story, and it's got some emotion in it, and it's got some depth in it. For me, have you watched it?
This hand movement. Yeah, I did watch it.
Oh, you did watch it?
It was one of the ones I thought,
I was given this a 7.6, the lowest of highly recommended, because I think it's a film that's been made well, executed well, and got good performances in it.
This is one of the things where everyone goes, oh, Netflix and Disney and Prime are all just releasing all this crap. But they're actually not. Netflix lately, especially movie-wise, have been really putting some effort into bringing some good movies and trying to, especially since, no offense, Disney have been softening everything. It's good to have somebody going, no, let's not make everything soft and bushy-tailed and rainbows and sunshine. Let's keep it a bit of darkness. And I think it's probably the way the movies are going to go.
Did you have a score for it?
Yeah, I was going to give it a 7.
7? Okay. Cool.
Because there you go. So we'd both be recommending it.
So
I mean, not quite as high as you.
No, that's fine. You've took both of my highly recommendeds down this week. That's fine. So we'll call that 7.4 for Dr. Frankenstein there. The next film on the list is Good Fortune, and this is one we was going to do a main review on, but it just kind of skipped past us with Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, and I'm not sure, I can't remember the other guy's name, but it's about Keanu Reeves as an angel. Did you get time to see this one?
Who's the main guy? I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it?
I'm going to be honest. I haven't got around to watching it, and I do really want to see it.
Good, because I wasn't that looking forward to it. But to be honest, the film grew on me as it went along. It's a nice and easy film to watch with a good level of humour, which is not going to make you laugh and wet your pants, but it's just going to give you an enjoyable feeling. Basically, the guy's it goes through how he's down on his day and his life, and it's very relatable in a lot of ways. Seth Rogen's this millionaire guy, and he starts working for him as an assistant. He's doing one of these it's like Uber, but for doing tasks. So and then Keanu Reeves, being the angel he is, decides he wants to intervene, even though he's not particularly meant to, because he's only in charge of stopping people crashing with mobile phone incidents. But he decides that's what he wants to do, and he's like, but would it really be better if you were a millionaire? And so he puts him in the life of it, and Keanu just expects him to basically think, no, what, my life was so worth living before. But as reality is, he's just like, no, this life's much better being a millionaire. Like, obviously, because like even if your life's just as bad, it's better being just as bad with a load of money, because money can do a lot of stuff to help you just in general.
Yeah.
It's kind of obvious, and he can't get him to go back. But then Seth Rogen, he figures out, he gets involved. He's like, hang on, this is my life, this is my house, and all that sort of stuff. And then Seth Rogen ends up living with Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves stops becoming an angel and has to do the dishes. It just goes on like that. And, I enjoyed it. And I know you're going to enjoy it.
Oh, sounds just like my kind of film.
I'm going to give this, I got down to 6.5. I'm going to give it 6.8.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's nice. And I probably will watch it again at some point.
Because he told me that he didn't want to watch it because he had Keanu Reeves in, and he just assumed that it wouldn't be a good film.
From the trailer.
It was.
No, it wasn't because Keanu Reeves was in it. It's because in the trailer, I could see Keanu Reeves as being very like almost Bill and Teddy and just not really putting an effort in. But when you see it in the context of the film, watching it play out properly, it worked perfectly. And Keanu was one of the best things in it. Like when he's having, it's all I have is because he's become a human. He's never tasted what a burger tastes like before. He's never eaten. So like he's like, oh, now I can appreciate strawberries and all this. And it's like, well, that's actually chocolate, but congratulations. You'll like it. It's very lighthearted, very easy to watch. 6.8 on that one. Next up, A Ballad of a Small Player. So this one took my interest because basically it's Colin Farrell, and he's always up to something. Colin.
He's
Whether he's a penguin,
done a lot of some very good films, he's done some very good shows. We didn't massively like that last film with.
No, yeah.
I can't think of a name.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah. We didn't think it was the best thing ever, but his acting in it was still very good.
He's a good actor he's good at playing characters.
Mm.
And he's good at holding performances, like in phone booth, like just in static dialogue and stuff. He's very, very good at that. The performance in this film from Colin Farrell made me feel pressure on my chest.
Ooh.
Because he's basically stolen a load of money, moved to, I can't remember where he's moved to, I think it's Japan. I'm not sure where he's moved to, but he's moved abroad, and he's gambling, and it's just one thing after another. He's losing. And the film takes a twisty turn, which I didn't see coming, but really should have seen coming. It goes off in a bit of a direction that's like a bit different at the end. I can't really say about ruining it, but even like the sound effects, and it's just the beginning of the film's horrid, and just like the level of desperation in Colin Farrell's character. He's basically very similar to in Phone Booth, making out that he's a lord and he's this good and he's got this money, but really he's in debt and he's got to get this money back, and he's gambling more and more. And the game he plays is called Baccarat, and you just turn some cards over, and you either win or you lose based on the numbers, basically. And he's got his gloves on. He's like lifting the cards up to see it, which I don't know why, because all you do is turn them over. You can't change the cards or anything anyway. I wouldn't watch it again. I enjoyed watching it, and I enjoyed it more than that one of Margot Robbie.
Right.
But it has a twist at the end that's just kind of, he starts winning a lot, and the hands. I love poker games and stuff, like, because I love Casino Royale just because they're playing poker in the middle. I love all that kind of ambience and stuff. He's won like $8 million now by the end of the movie. His luck's turned around and everything's going his way. There's a reason why, which I'm not going to spoil, but it's basically the point of the movie. And then he's playing for a $16 million hand, and it just goes like that. It's an awkward film. It's got good performances, but I just particularly, I wouldn't watch it again. It was fine. It made it hard to breathe watching this film, and it was meant to, and it did a good job of all that sort of anticipation and anxiety filling stuff, but it was just horrible. I didn't want to be sitting there thinking, oh God, is this guy? Because for me it was very relatable. Like, and I can imagine a lot of people that have been in the shit, as you call it, at certain points, watching us thinking, oh, I don't want to be thinking. it's right on the nose. And he has these thoughts of suicide that they portray so well. Like, some people that struggle with mental illness and stuff that may have thoughts of suicide, but not they're not serious, but it runs through your head and stuff. The director plays on that so well, but that's not what I want to watch necessarily. Like it was made well, but I don't want to sit and watch that film again.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you said that stuff, and now I'm quite interested.
yeah, it's not that good. It's not that good. It's a 5. It's good because if any other actor was in this other than Colin Farrell, I just wouldn't have watched it. So it's a 5.
Okay.
I know that was the most strange explanation. That's because again, I can't really explain it without just ruining. There's not much of a plot in it. There's only one main part of the plot, and if I say it, then that's the end of the movie. So, right. So I gave it a 5. It was watchable. I don't really want to watch it again.
Okay.
And what's our last one this week? I'll just put the phone away for this one. It's called The Astronaut. Did you get to see this one, Chris?
Did not.
Right, it's got Kate Mara in, and it's got Lawrence Fishburne.
I had no interest in watching this film.
No, did you watch the trailer or?
I watched the trailer, yeah.
I didn't see the trailer. Right, I did see some reviews though that were like saying how bad it was. And I was like, started watching this film and thought, you know what? I like these sci-fi films. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I'm going to give it a go. Kate Mara was fine. Lawrence Fishburne was really good, like he is in everything. And I was watching it thinking, why is this film so badly, like it's not that badly rated, but why is it really low down? She basically is an astronaut. She gets rescued at the beginning, and they put her in a safe house, and she's training to see how she's been up there a long time to make sure she's okay and all that, and she's going for a rehabilitation. And Lawrence Fishburne's her adopted dad, and he turns up, and then there's a twist where she finds some cameras, and they go into the basement, and there's another layer. And to be honest, I was actually rather enjoying this film. I was like, okay. And then there's this thing that is following her. It's in the background. You know what the setup is. You're like, okay, it's a bit cheap, but it's seen 100 times, but it's still okay. It's not terrible. The ending, oh my God. What did I witness? I was like, come on.
You always had
She turns into a glowing blue alien, and it turns out, I wasn't going to ruin the end, but fuck this film. It was that terrible. I was like, they built it up so subtly. And I was like, okay, nice slow burn. And then she just turns out, oh yeah, she was an alien all along, but she forgot. And she just turned, and her daughter's there, her adopted daughter's like, Mummy. And then she just turns into a blue alien, and all the other aliens are there. Lawrence Fishburne's like, damn it, I was trying to catch them by pretending I was her father. I don't know what happened, Chris. I watched the end a second time before I even came because I wanted to try and say about how bad I don't know what happened. It was the film was a solid 5 or 6 maybe. And if it just ended, it would have been like, oh, there was something. What was going on at the end of this film? 3.5. It was terrible. It ruined the end. Literally ruined the whole movie. It just took it off the scale. And I like alien stuff and sci-fi. And I'm just sitting there like, what? Why? And it does a close-up, and she's gone from being Kate Mara, a perfectly normal human being that just had a bleeding nose, and she's just a big alien. And that's this week's Weekly Watchlist.
Other movies. I wanted to have a quick little mention of the new Witcher season, because obviously Henry Cavill's gone.
Oh yeah.
Liam, why can't I think of his name now? Liam Hemsworth, thank you, has taken the mantle on and they're carrying it on, and they've gone further away from the books and further away from the games, and kind of carried on going down this thing, and they've done a spin-off show, The Rats, which is...
The Rats?
Yeah, it's all these street kids that steal from people.
Still sounds better than the end of The Astronaut.
And everyone's just destroyed it, like, oh, he's rubbish, he's crap, and all of this stuff. But do you know what? I want to put something out there. I'm a big Witcher fan. Except for season 3, I thought it was crap until the last.
I don't like these bits because I don't know what Chris is going to say.
Episodes. But I've played the games. I've got the books. They're down on my bookshelf over there. They're quite hard to read, by the way. But
I can't read.
So. I quite like the fact that they're going off on their own tangent, because I don't think I want to see the same story that I've already seen. Is Liam Hemsworth as good as Henry Cavill? No, of course not.
Not British, is he?
Right? But he's not bad. either. So stop being horrible to him. Like, he's just different. And if he was the original Witcher, you'd have watched it and gone, yeah, this is all right. There's more action in it now. They've, the first episode they tried to kind of explain it off how they changed who the Witcher is and stuff like that. It's fine. And yeah, the whole witches and wizard thing's gone a bit convoluted. But you know what? It's just as watchable as some of the other crap I've watched. Yes, it's not as good as it was, and I agree there, but don't hate on it because there is so much worse out there. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's still watchable. It's still a good giggle.
Have you seen the whole season of this?
Yeah.
Has you got a score for it?
Yeah, so I'd have given season 1 and 2 probably 6.8, 6.9 out of 10.
Okay.
They're really good.
Yeah, I've seen the first season.
Season 3, other than the time scale, moving around, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Season 3, I thought was about 5 for most of the season, and then like a 6 for the end. Season 4, probably 5.8, 6.
Okay.
It's about level with the end of season 3. It's perfectly watchable. There's no need to be quite so horrible about it. And I'm a massive Henry Cavill fan.
That's been horrible about it?
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody.
Like the internet just.
God damn you, everybody!
I know you're going to disagree with me, but it's just not that bad. So stop saying it's horrible and it's the worst thing ever because it's not. We've watched the worst thing ever. It was called The Astronaut. I say we. He watched it.
Yeah, I know. I did it for you.
I couldn't even be bothered.